Learning and practicing the basic strokes and maneuvers will give you the confidence to control your boat and enjoy the water safely. The techniques used in a sit-in kayak are identical to a sit-on-top kayak. We'll show you how it looks in a sit-in kayak. Let's look at some of the basic techniques. The stroke you use most of the time in a kayak is called the forward stroke. It's used to propel the boat forward, and it looks like this. Before you begin this stroke, let's review the proper body posture and paddle position. You should be sitting upright in your boat, not necessarily leaning on the backrest. This will allow good core engagement and torso rotation. You'll want a nice, easy grip on the paddle shaft with arms at about 90-degree angles. The paddle power face is facing the stern, so it will scoop water as you paddle forward. Twist your whole body and reach forward to plant the blade up near your feet. Now unwind your torso, pulling the paddle back to about your hips, and exit the paddle out of the water. This sets you up for the wind-up on the other side. Repeat over and over, and you're moving forward. Keep the shaft more vertical to direct power in forward momentum. A low shaft angle will turn the boat, which we'll get to next. Notice how the power from the stroke is coming from the big muscles of the torso, not just the arm action. Now that you're moving forward, let's throw a couple reverse strokes to stop the boat. Remember to use the back face. No need to flip the blade over. If you continue to paddle using this stroke, the boat will move in reverse. Look behind you to see where you're going and go slow to stay in control. It's easy to veer out of control when you're going in reverse. Spinning the boat at rest will be handy for maneuvering in tight quarters or for changing direction. We use the sweep stroke for this. The sweep can be done both forward and reverse, and in combination they will spin the kayak quickly. These strokes vary from the forward stroke in that you will keep the shaft low in a more horizontal position and keep it away from the boat in a circular pattern. Like the forward stroke, begin by rotating your body and reaching forward. Now, keeping the shaft low, sweep out away from the boat in an arc and follow all the way to the stern. Notice how a little bit of lean or boat edge will assist the turn. If necessary, go to the other side and do the stroke in reverse. This will counteract any forward momentum and quickly spin the kayak. Sweeping out and keeping your elbows low will help make this stroke really work. A forward-only stroke can be used for turning and changing course while you're underway. Since this stroke is related to the forward stroke, it will help you maintain speed and momentum. If you turn by using the reverse sweep or braking stroke, a quicker turn is possible, but the reverse action will slow or even stop your kayak. For a quick turn and stop, this works well. You can move your boat sideways to reach a dock or object in the water with a hip draw. This stroke takes some practice, and you'll want to get the technique down before too vigorous of an attempt. Begin by turning and facing the direction you want to move. Balance the boat with your hips as you reach with both hands out as far as you can, keeping the shaft of your paddle vertical. Plant the blade parallel to the boat, and once the blade is engaged, pull the paddle towards the hull. Try to use your lower hand only when pulling in. Once the blade is 3 to 6 inches from the hull, stop and exit the paddle out of the water by dropping the top hand forward. Then repeat. These basic techniques will help get you out on the water having a good time. And remember to always use good judgment and not be out in conditions that might capsize you. Knowing your local waterways and possible dangers that exist is key to good safety on the water.